It's time to see who said I do and who said I don't on Love is Blind Season 6. With only 3 couples even making it to the finale, there's a lot riding on what they decide at the altar, if they even make it there.
I love you, but not enough.
So let's dive in. We've got the last episode of Love is Blind Season 6 before the reunion. I'm Anna Rumor, and this is Pop Culture Social Call. Jimmy and Chelsea kicked off the finale by assuring us that we wouldn't even see a wedding day for them. Jimmy calls off the wedding, and while I admit that I was praying these two wouldn't bind themselves together legally, it was kind of a brutal breakup.
I don't want to go to the altar. I can't.
We get a greatest hits of their old arguments, but Jimmy is most upset that Chelsea outed his old hookup with his friend.
That night was such a big step back that I can't fathom marrying you after that.
Chelsea, meanwhile, has so many problems with Jimmy, I'm shocked she's even upset this is coming to an end. She should be relieved.
Before you lied to me, before you did this, called me clingy, before you did everything to me that I've gone through the ringer for you.
We end with Chelsea crying alone, and it's time for the weddings. What a start to an episode. AD and Clay might have their problems, one of them being Clay's vocal concerns that he's gonna cheat on his wife, but I was feeling optimistic going into their wedding.
Okay, buddy.
You see them in
AD is glowing, of course she says I do, but I was genuinely shocked when Clay said he didn't think it would be responsible of him to marry her.
But I want you to know that I'm rocking with you.
I was like, what is Clay even doing right now? And then he began talking about timelines, and I realized he thinks they can just keep dating after all this, even though she told him specifically that she wouldn't do that.
Wasting my time.
Then privately, Clay says he doesn't know enough about AD's finances, which we didn't even see him asking her about them. And then he says he wasn't deeply in love with her, which feels more like the smoking gun here. Clay does apologize to AD, but it kind of feels like he's waiting for her to be like, it's okay, let's date, which of course she didn't do.
I keep doing so much for these men and carrying these relationships, and it's just not enough.
Clay admits later that he didn't really know what he was doing, which she told him what was gonna happen, so that's really on him.
I guess for me, I didn't understand the magnitude of the decision. I'm definitely, I just feel stupid, you know what I'm saying? I just feel stupid, so.
And AD confirms that while she loves Clay, she's not going backwards with him.
You don't want to pick me, somebody else will.
Wow, I really thought these two would make it. Thank God we're closing with Amy and Johnny's wedding. I feel like I needed a pinch of wholesome this season. It's all love and roses with these two and their families on the wedding day, and Amy's dad even made me tear up.
In the good times and the bad times, we are here for you. But not only for you, but for him too. For Johnny too.
I had no doubts as to what was going to happen at the altar with these two, and while I may have joked this season that they were a little boring, this is how I felt when they both said I do.
I do.
Their wedding was by far the happiest I've felt all season. I mean, just come on, look at these two.
Have you met my wife, Amy? She's kind of cool.
And have you met my husband? He's cooler.
I'm cooler.
We're back to the drama next week though, so don't worry, we've got the reunion to come. Will Jeremy and Sarah Ann attend together? Will Megan Fox weigh in on the Chelsea drama? And how many times is Vanessa Lachey gonna ask about babies? We're gonna have to see together. Like and subscribe, comment down below what you thought of the wedding episode, then head over to popculture.com for the latest in entertainment news. Until next time, I'm Anna Rumor, and this is Pop Culture Social Call.